Sometimes morning does not repair the night. Sometimes it amplifies it. In Flatwoods, West Virginia, the sun rose on September 13th, 1952, but the town did not wake up from its terror. It woke squarely inside it. Radios hummed with rumors, people stood in kitchens whispering over cups of coffee. Children refused to go outside. Grown men found excuses to stay near home. The sky, which should have been reassuring, felt instead like a vast, unanswered question. Sheriff Robert Carr drove out to the Bailey Fisher farm early that morning with an open mind and a sense of responsibility pressing on him like weight across his shoulders. A community had been frightened. Children had collapsed, crying. Adults had described nausea and headaches, burning throats, and dizziness. The obligation was not merely to explain, but to restore trust in the world itself. And one detail repeated across all accounts. The smell had triggered sickness, nausea, headaches, weakness. People spoke about their bodies as though the environment itself had attacked them. When fear pairs with physical sensation, memory fuses with conviction. It no longer becomes possible to separate what the mind experienced from what actually happened. And then came the first quiet voice of reason, not from a journalist or a soldier, but from a man who had walked enough land to know that sometimes the earth gives off odors for much simpler reasons. He suggested gas. He suggested chemicals used in farming. He suggested the possibility that something natural had been disturbed. But his suggestion didn't interest anyone. It didn't fit the narrative. Witnesses didn't lie. They misinterpreted. And that realization struck some of them harder than any alien encounter might have. To believe one has seen a monster, yes, it's terrifying. To realize one's mind has created the monster is something entirely different, something that reaches deeper into identity. If the brain can betray us so completely, what else is uncertain? This is where the devil within took shape, not as metaphor, but as diagnosis. The children who ran down the hill weren't acting. Their bodies believed, their hearts believed, and in that sense, the monster existed completely, if only for a little while. Unsolved does not always mean supernatural. Sometimes it means human, unbearably, painfully human. What happened in Flatwoods wasn't a visitation from another world. It was a visitation from our own mind.